If you do not
good.
tuition deposits from your contact,
Slides all
it will
dressed
somewhat
up?
resemble the surface of the stage we painted today. So these irremovable protein deposits, and they just won't come off. So make sure you use that enzyme cleaner every week. But before we get into that, here's a plate for you.
Hello, my name is Goose Sloop. I'm Steve Lee painting the books of Sloop, and my motivation is food. Lots of food, if you know what that means. Thank you very much.
Okay. My name is Joaquin. I'm not a comedian by trade, but everybody says I should be. And, I'm just going to be the narrator here, and Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. It's going to be a great show. I can tell. I can feel it. And we have a superb cast. We have the money. We have the funds. We have the technical. We have everything. You know, everything's incredible on this. We even got the spotlights. This is incredible.
Hey, Dave, just taking care of it.
Only in America did you get something like this. Gotta go now.
Yeah, no, I have no idea what I'm doing. My name is Brenda Radke, and I'm the light operator for Sugarland and Chocolate Factory. I'm reprogramming cues right now, so I don't know exactly what you want me to tell you. My whiteboard is computerized. It's a mini light palette. It runs the program. All I have to do is push the go button. But that's a lot of work putting it in. Basically, just feeding the information you push your board together with this. I honestly don't know what you're going to say. So basically, I'm changing the times on the Olympus songs right now.
Hi. This is Chris Barhat, and my name's Enola Parrish. We're spot operators. And, well, we just put a big bright spot on the main character, or whoever's on at that moment.
I think it's all coming through the speakers.
Like, there's one now. That's about all we do. Yeah, little fluorescence. Fluorescence. What? Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All yours.
This is a matter of posterity. You may wonder why I'm down here on my knees. It's just so I can get the light here so you can see what I do and what it is I do up here. This is my keyboard. And this is my music. Outrager. See this? I arranged that shit.
tell it'll be delicious. Can't you smell it already? Ah, I love that gorgeous smell. Why, Wonka chocolate, of course. I admit Mr. Willy Wonka's chocolate is the greatest chocolate ever invented. Like, you know, Mr. Willy Wonka's the most amazing, most fantastic, most extraordinary chocolate maker the world's ever seen. Who's picked rainbow? Rub it in a side. Soak it in some, make it strong and get it high. Why, Mr. Willy Wonka's invented things like... Why, say, I won't even tell you what he's invented. You came here for yourselves to see. I'll let you do just that. But before I do, perhaps I should fill you in on what's been happening around here lately. Because Mr. Willy Wonka makes the greatest chocolate ever invented, 3 other great chocolate makers, named Mr. Picklegroover, Mr. Podnose, and Mr. Slugworth, sent out spies to discover Mr. Willy Wonka's secret. Well, they must have been really good spies. Soon after, they started making such Wonka flavors, ice cream that never melts, chewing gum that never loses its flavor, and candy balloons that would blow enough to huge sizes to be top level candy before they got them. Mr. Willy Wonka didn't know what to do. He didn't know the spies were actually kept his factory open all this. So he did the only thing he could do. He closed down his factory and sent the workers home. But you might be saying to yourselves that this is the end of Mr. Willy Wonka, but no siree, not him. After months and months went by, the factory suddenly opened. But no one knew it was running because, you see, no one ever went in and no one ever came out. And at night, in front of lighted windows, you see the figures of shadows dancing. Mighty strange.
The Candyman takes everything makes, satisfying and delicious. Talk about the childhood wishes, you can eat the dishes. You can take tomorrow, live in a dream, decorate the summer, make them all green.
The Candyman?
The Candyman.
The Candyman can.
The Candyman can, the Candyman can, cause it makes the breeze well, makes the world taste good. And the world tastes good, cause the Candyman thinks it should.
Well, anyway, to get back to the story, soon afterwards there was a big article in the town paper saying that Mr. Willy Wonka, in order to sell more candy bars again, was running a contest. Yes, that's right, a contest. He had secretly wrapped a golden ticket inside of ordinary wrapping paper under 5 candy bars. The tickets were said to be found anywhere, in any store, on any street, in any town, in any country, in the entire world, upon any counter where Wonka candies were sold. The winners could get to tour Mr. Wonka's new factory and get to take home enough chocolate for the rest of their lives. Now that, my friends, is where our story begins. For the tickets already been found. By the way, would you like to meet the winners? Okay, careful, in your shot. I think they're out here somewhere. Let me see. Is Augustus Gloop here? Where is Augustus Gloop?
Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate! I love chocolate! Food! 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 I will eat all the time! Ooh. Chocolate! Food! This golden ticket is my now ticket to eat! Oh, eat! Oh, eat!
Well, that was our first golden ticket finder, Augustus Gloop. Let's give him a big hand, okay? Our second golden ticket finder is a lucky girl, and her name is Violet Beauregard. Violet Beauregard here.
I'm a gumshoer normally, but when I heard about these two things of Mr. Wonka's, I laid off the gum and switched to candy bars in the hopes of striking a lucky. Now, of course, I'm not back on gum. I just adore gum,
ugly to see a girl's jaws going up and down all the time like mine do, but I don't agree. And who was she to criticize anyways? Because if you ask me, her jaws are going up and down just as much as mine are for yelling at me every minute of the day. And now, in my interest for you to know that this piece of gum I'm chewing on right at this moment is one I've been working on for over 3 months solid. That's a record, that is. It's beating the record held by my best friend, Miss Cornelia Prince-Meadows. And was she ever mad? It's my most treasured possession, this piece of gum. At night, I just take it out and stick it on the end of the bedpost for safekeeping. And in the morning, it's as good as new. A bit hard at first, maybe, but
That was such a lucky girl, isn't she? Right about it. Our third golden ticket finder is also a lucky girl, and her name is Veruca Saul. Is Veruca here now?
Where's my golden ticket? I want my golden ticket! Oh, yes, here it is! When I first told my father that I simply had to have one of these golden tickets, he went out to the town and started buying all along the candy bars he could lay his hands on. Thousands of them he must have bought. Hundreds of thousands. Then he had them loaded off his trucks and sent directly to his own factory. He's in the peanut business, you see, and he's got about 100 women working for him over at his joint, shelling peanuts for roasting and salting. That's what they do all day long. They just sit there shelling peanuts. So he says to them, okay, girls, you can stop shelling these peanuts and start shelling the wrappers off these crazy candy bars instead. And they did. He had every worker in the place going full speed ahead from morning till night. But 3 days went by and we had no luck. Oh, it was terrible. Every day I got more and more upset, and he would come home and I would scream at him, where's my golden ticket? I want my golden ticket! And I would lie on the ground around and ticket! Then suddenly, on the evening of the 4th day, one of his women workers shouted, I've got it! A golden ticket! And he rushed it home to me, and now I'm all smiles. And we have a happy home once again.
Our 4th golden ticket finder is a lucky boy, and his name is Mike TV. I wonder if Mike has got his lucky ticket with him. Oh, Mike!
Of course I got my golden ticket right here. But why can't everyone leave me alone? I want to watch television. I watch all the shows every day, even the crummy ones where there's no shooting. I like the gangsters best. They're terrific, those gangsters, especially when they take out stilettos, guns, and they start pumping each other full of lead. Or flashing those stilettos, or giving each other 1, 2, 3 with their knuckle dusters. Oh boy, when will I be doing that myself? It's the life, I tell you. It's terrific. Mom.
That's our 4th golden ticket finder, Mike TV. Sorry I took the stuff for Mike. Now we look at the hero of our story, Charlie Bucket and his gang. Let me introduce them to you. This is the household of Charlie Bucket. There are 2 rooms, 1 den. Of course, you can see life is extremely uncomfortable. These 2 great old people here are the parents of Mr. Bucket. Mr. Bucket unfortunately died last year, a horrible accident in a toothpaste factory. Their names are Grandpa Joe and Grandma Judy. This is the parents of Mrs. Bucket. This is Grandpa Joe. This is Grandma Georgina. This is Mrs. Bucket. She and little Charlie sleep on the floor in the living room upon man. Of course, she knows on the winter time it can be very cold. And you know how cold it is. They can't get a better house because they haven't much money and there aren't any other better jobs. Mrs. Bucket has to take them on. This is the hero of our story, Charlie Bucket. Charlie's a good kid, though. Of course, he's been starving lately. In fact, we've all been starving lately. But did you know that Charlie has to walk home from school instead of running home just like all the other children, just to serve his family? Well, I've said far too much already. Let's see what's going on in the Bucket household. I'll see you later.
Such a useless life in that tea
quite a lot of them do, but not all.
Well, and now there's only one ticket left. Quite so. And just as sure as I'll be having cabbage soup tomorrow night, that ticket will probably go to some nasty brat who doesn't deserve it. Well, I bet I know someone who'd like to find a golden ticket. He loves chocolate more than anyone I ever saw. Isn't that right, Charlie?
That's right, Mama. You know, it's just about making me faint when I have to pass by Mr. Wonka's fence every day as I come home from school. The smell of that wonderful chocolate makes me so dreamy that I often fall asleep and bump right into Mr. Wonka's fence. But I guess I should realize that dreams don't come true. Imagine. Me imagining that I could win the 5th golden ticket. Why, it's pure imagination.
Cheer up, Charlie. What happened to that smile I used to You know your friend has always
Mama, Grandpa Joe, grandfolks, you'll never believe it. You'll never believe what happened. Well, I was walking along and the wind was so cold and the snow was blowing so hard and I couldn't see where I was going. And I was looking down to protect my face and there it was, just lying there in the snow, kind of buried. And I looked around and no one seemed to look as if they had lost anything. And so I picked it up and wiped it off, and I couldn't believe my eyes. No, I found a 50-cent piece. But then, I thought it wouldn't hurt if I bought a Wonka Whipple Scrumptious Fudge Mellow Delight, since it was my 50-cent piece and I was just so hungry for one. Well, I took off the wrapper slowly, and No, I ate the chocolate. There wasn't any golden ticket. But then I still had 25 cents left, and, well, you know how much I love chocolate.
Charlie, you're not sick, are you? You didn't spend all that money on chocolate.
Well, no, as a matter of fact, I bought another Whipple Scrumptious Fudge Mellow Delight, and I found a 5th golden ticket! You what? I did, I found it! Grandpa Joe, will you come with me?
Sure, Charlie. I never thought my life would be anything but catastrophe. But suddenly I begin to see a bit of good luck for me. I've got a golden ticket. I've got a golden ticket in my eye.
I never had a chance to shine, never a half a song to sing. Now suddenly half the world is mine. What an amazing thing. 'Cause I got a golden ticket. I got a golden sun up in the sky. I never thought I'd see the day that I would face the world and say good morning. Look at the sun. I never thought that I could be stuck in the lap of luxury. If I have said it couldn't be done, but it can be done. I never dreamed that I could fly over the moon with ecstasy, but nevertheless it's there that I'm shortly about to be. 'Cause I got a golden ticket. I got a golden chance to make my way. And with a golden ticket in the road, to me today.
Well, Charlie, I guess she just feels that we understand each other.
Plus, you seem to know all about Willy Wonka and what's happened to him.
Well, he's been an important man in this town for a good long time. And a lot of people said some unkind things about him after he closed down that factory. But I always felt he had his reasons. Actually, I'm quite excited about this golden ticket thing. It's a good excuse to see what is going on inside that factory and how he's running it.
Speaking of the golden ticket, Grandpa Joe, could I read it just one more time? I know it sounds silly, but it all seems so magical.
Sure, Charlie. See if I can find it. Oh, there it is. There you are.
Okay. Let's see. It says, "Greetings to you, the lucky finder of this golden ticket from Mr. Willy Wonka. I shake you warmly by the hand. Tremendous things are in store for you. Many wonderful surprises await you. For now, I do invite you to come to my factory and be my guest for one whole day. You and all others who are lucky enough to find these golden tickets. I, Willy Wonka, will conduct you around the factory myself, showing you everything there is to see. And afterwards, when it is time to leave, you will be escorted home by a procession of large trucks. These trucks, I can promise you, will be loaded with enough delicious eatables that I feel in your entire household for many years to come. If at any time thereafter you should run out of supplies, you are willing to come back to the factory and show this golden ticket, and I shall be happy to refill your cupboards with whatever you want. In this way, you will be able to keep yourself supplied with enough tasty morsels to last yourself a lifetime. But this is by no means the most exciting thing that will happen on the day we visit. I'm preparing more surprises that are even more marvelous and more fantastic for you and for all my beloved golden ticket holders. Mystic and marvelous surprises that will entrance, delight, intrigue, astonish, and perplex you beyond measure. In your wildest dreams, you cannot imagine that such things can happen to you. Just wait and see. And now here are your instructions. The day I have chosen for the visit is the first Sunday in the month of December. On this day and on no other, you must come to the factory gate at 10 o'clock sharp in the morning. Don't be late. And you may bring with you lovers and members of your own family to look after you and to ensure you don't forget any mission. And one other thing, be certain to bring this golden ticket with you, otherwise you will not be admitted. I'm Willy Wonka.
And today is the first Sunday in the month of December. And say, Charlie, look, we're already here. And I guess the others are already together.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to my chocolate factory. Let's see now. I wonder if I can recognize you all by the pictures of you in the newspaper. You're a good Smooth, aren't you? Yeah, and this is my mother. Oh, delighted to meet you both. Delighted to meet you. Ah, you're Violet Beauregard.
So what if I am? Let's just get on with the whole fun, Tom.
And you're Mrs. Beauregard. Very happy to meet you both. Ah, yes. I think you are Veruca Salt, aren't you? And you must be Mr. and Mrs. Salt.
Don't shake his hand, Daddy. Probably I'm sticky and chocolatey for working in the factory. After all, he does only run a silly little factory. He's not important enough for you to bother shaking hands with him.
Ah, yes. You must be Mike TV. Enchanted to meet you, my boy. Yes, enchanted.
Oh, come on, I'm missing my favorite TV shows.
And I'm Mrs. TV.
Overjoyed, overjoyed. Ah, yes. You must be the boy who just found the golden ticket yesterday. You're Charlie Bucket, aren't you?
Yes, sir. Thank you. And this, sir, is my Grandpa Joe.
How do you do, Mr. Wonka, sir?
How do you do, Mr. Grandpa Joe? How do you do? Well, now is that everybody? Good. Our tour is about to begin. Will you please follow me? But please, don't wander off by yourselves. Please stick together. I shouldn't like to lose any of you at this stage of the proceedings. Oh, dear me, no. Through this big red door, please. That's right, it's nice and warm inside. I have to keep it warm inside the factory because of my workers. My workers are used to an extremely hot climate. Why, they'd perish if they went outside in this weather. They'd freeze to death.
But who are all these buckets?
All in good time, my dear boy. Be patient. You shall see everything as we go along. Is everyone inside?
Yeah.
Good. Would you mind closing the door, please? Thank you very much. Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. the truth. This room is the heart of my entire operation. It's the nerve that are my entire happiness. But I don't seem to be a shallow living. But there's the food. I'm hungry.
There must be tender another. I wonder what that is.
You, Mr. Wonka, what's wrong with your river? It's all brown and muddy looking.
Nothing wrong with it. Nothing at all, my boy. Why, every drop of that river is hot melted chocolate of the finest quality, the very finest quality. Why, there's enough chocolate in that river to fill up every bathtub in the entire country, and all the swimming pools as well. Isn't it terrific? Just look at my plates. They suck up the chocolate and carry it away to all the other rooms in the factory where it's needed. Thousands of gallons an hour, my dear children. Thousands and thousands of gallons.
Look! Look over there! What is it? He's moving. He's talking. It's a little man. It's a little person. Down there, behind one of the pines.
Grandpa is a little man. Can you see him?
I see him, darling.
Oh,
My golly, there is.
look, there's more than two. There's four. What are they doing? Who are they?
I bet that can't be real people.
Just some of my workers.
That is impossible. There are people in the world that are more.
Yes.
No people in the world as small as that. And let me tell you something. There's over 3,000 of them in my factory. They're Oompa Loompas.
What are they?
Imported direct from Loompa Land. And oh, what a terrible country it was. Nothing but thick jungle infested by the most dangerous beasts in the world. Horn smugglers and swallowers and those terrible wicked wine noodles. Why, a wine noodle would eat 10 Oompa Loompas for breakfast and come galloping back for a kick. When I went out there, I found the little Oompa Loompas living in tree houses. They had to live in tree houses to escape from the wine noodles and the hornswogglers and the snarlswangers. When I found them, they were practically starving to death, living on nothing but green beetles, red caterpillars, eucalyptus leaves, and the bark of the bonbon tree. They loved cacao beans too, but they only found about 1 or 2 a year. They would dream about cacao beans all night and talk about them all day. It just so happens that the cacao bean is the one thing from which all chocolate is made. I myself use billions of them every week in my factory. So I spoke to the leader of the tribe, the Oompa Loompas, and I told him that his people could have all the cacao beans they wanted. They would come and live with me and work in my factory. So the leader of the tribe was so happy that he leaped into the air and threw his bowl of mashed caterpillars right out the treehouse. So here they are. They're wonderful workers. They all speak English now. They love music and dancing, and they're always making up songs. I suspect you'll hear a good deal of singing from time to time.
Honey, Daddy, I want you to get me an Oompa Loompa. I want an Oompa Loompa right away. I want to take it home with me. Daddy, get me an Oompa Loompa.
Now, my cat, you mustn't interrupt Mr. Wonka, huh?
What an Oompa Loompa.
Oh, all right, Veruca, all right. Daddy will get you one of those as soon as he possibly can. Oh, no! Please, Augustus, please, you must come away from there. My chocolate must be untouched by human hands.
Listen to what the man says. Come away from that.
I need a bucket to drink it properly.
No, Augustus, you must come away from there. I'm doing my chocolate.
Augustus, you can give it an empty question about the biggest people out of the country. Augustus, get me an Oompa Loompa. He's disappeared. What does that pipe take to? Quick, call the fire brigade.
Keep calm. He'll come out of it just fine. You wait and see.
But if it doesn't, the marshmallow.
Impossible.
And why not, may I ask?
Because that pipe leads nowhere near the marshmallow room. It leads to a room where I make a most delicious strawberry-flavored chocolate-coated fudge. Oh,
Oh, my poor Augustus. That means that he will buy the powder of the cat. You must have
Daddy, mother. Oh, I promise you, madam, that your darling boy will be perfectly safe.
It'll be chocolate fudge.
Never, I wouldn't allow terrible. Just imagine it. A Gustus flavored, chocolate coated loop. Nobody would buy it. Oh, nor do I. And I do promise you, madam, that your darling boy will be fuzzy. Go over to one of the Oompa and ask him to lead you to the fudge room. When you get there, it's a large stick. And start poking around in the fudge barrel. You should be there. And don't leave him in there too long, or he might get poured into the fudge boiler. And that really would be a disaster now, wouldn't it? My chocolate would become quite uneatable.
What did you say?
Okay, ma'am, I'm good. Goodbye, Mrs. Booth. I'll see you later. This way, everyone.
Now you folks are in for a real treat. Did you know that Mr. Willy Wonka has his very own yacht? That's right, his very own. And boy, is it sharp. It's got 10 Oompa-Loompas on either side of the road. If you look up the river there, right up that tunnel, you should be able to see it coming right out. Yes, yes, here it comes now.
It's dark and dark in here. How can these dumb Oompa-Loompas see where they're going?
There's no knowing where they're going.
He's got out his run.
Where's the way of knowing?
He's right.
Which direction they are going? There's no knowing where they're rowing, or which way the river is flowing. Not a speck of light is showing. The danger must be going. For the Lord, if you must row, he's dying, and there's definitely not showing. He's dying, and they are flowing. Switch on the light. Row faster, faster.
Look, Grandpa, there's a door in the wall. It says cream room. Dairy cream, whipped cream, cottage cream, coffee cream, vanilla cream, pineapple cream, and hair cream.
You don't forget. No time to answer silly questions. Row on, please.
Look, another door. It says whipped room.
Or whipping cream. Whipped cream isn't whipped cream at all, and that's still whipped for food. That's poached about poached eggs. Unless they've been stolen from the woods in the dead of night. Faster, faster!
Bean room. Pale beans, coffee beans, yellow beans, and ash beans.
Don't want yourself. Row on, please. Stop, folks. We're here. We're where? Up there. What's up there? You'll see.
What is that?
Follow me, please. This is the most important room in the entire factory. All our most secret new inventions are cooking and simmering in here. Old Pickle Goober would give his front teeth to be let in here for just 3 minutes. So would Crognose and Slugworth and all the other rotten chocolate makers. But now listen to me. I want no messing about when we go inside. No touching, no meddling, and no tasting unless I say so. Is that agreed?
Yeah.
Here we go. Everlasting gobstoppers. They're completely new. I'm inventing them for children who are given very little pocket money. You can put an everlasting gobstopper in your mouth, and you can suck it, and suck it, and suck it, and suck it, and suck it. And it will never get any smaller.
It's like gum.
It's not like gum. Gum is for chewing, and if you tried chewing one of these gobstoppers, you'd break your teeth off. But they taste terrific, and they change color once a week. Now, this machine over here makes hair talk, but I haven't got it quite perfected yet. But when I do, there will be no reason at all for little boys and girls to go about with bald heads.
But Mr. Walker, little boys and girls never go about with...
Please don't interrupt, my dear child. Now, if you'll all step this way, I will show you something that I'm terrifically proud of. Stand back. Be careful. Here we go. Ta-da!
Is that all?
That's all. Don't you know what it is?
By gum! It's gum! It's a stick of chewing gum!
Right you are. It's a stick of the most amazing, the most fabulous, the most sensational gum in the world. This is a fantastic gum, and that is a chewing gum meal. It's a whole 3-course dinner by itself. Move aside, kid, you bother me. When I start using this gum across the country, it'll be the end of cooking, marketing, forks, knives, washing up and garbage. This piece I made just happens to be tomato soup, roast beef, and blueberry pie. But you can have just about anything you like.
What do you mean by that?
If you were to start chewing this, you would actually taste all of those things. And it fills you up. It satisfies you. It's terrific.
It's utterly impossible. Just so long as it's gum and I can chew it. Come on, Mr. Wanda, handle that man gum. You're the same word. Now, Father, Son, let's not do this thing silly. I want the gum. What's the silly?
I would prefer you did, you see. I haven't got it quite right yet. There's still one or two things.
The heck there.
Gum!
Fabulous. Great.
Spit it out!
Keep on chewing. Keep right on chewing. There you go. Soup.
No, no.
My little girl's gonna be the bride. The chewing gum. There you
No,
go.
this is right. You must do it. Spit it out! Oh,
There. What's happening to your nose? It's turning blue. It's white on my left finish. But your cheeks and your chin, your whole face is turning blue. Mercy, silence, and your blood is all over. Oh, you're turning hot, Miles. What is happening to you? You're glowing all over. The whole room is glowing.
I told you I hadn't got it quite right yet. It always goes wrong when it comes to the dessert. It's the blueberry pie that does it.
Mommy, you're swelling up. I feel most peculiar.
Like a blueberry.
Oh, Mom, someone call a doctor.
Prick her with a pin.
Oh, Sailor, please.
It always goes wrong. All the Oompa Loompas I've ever tried it turned out as blueberries also. I just can't understand it. It's most annoying.
But I don't want a blueberry for a daughter. Put her back this instant.
Tell the Oompa Loompas to roll Miss Beauregard into the juicing room at once.
What for?
To squeeze her.
Oh,
We must squeeze the juice out of her. After that, we'll just have to see how she comes out. But I do promise you, we will get her repaired. It's the last thing we do. I am sorry, but I really am.
See, Mr. Walker, will Violet ever be all right again?
Well, she'll come out of the juicing machine just as thin as a whistle. She'll be purple, purple from head to toe. But that's what you get from chewing disgusting gum all day long.
But if it's so disgusting, then what do you make in your factory?
I can't hear a word you're saying.
There's only 3 kids left.
moment and catch your breath. And take a peek through the glass panel of this door. But don't go in. Whatever you do, don't go into the lunchroom. If you go in, you'll disturb the miniature squirrels.
Look, Grandpa, look!
Miniature squirrel!
Jesus, there must be 100 of them around the pile of walnuts over there.
Those squirrels are specially trained for getting the nuts out of walnuts.
But why use squirrels? Why not use Oompa Loompas?
Nobody can get the nuts out of walnuts except for squirrels. I insist on using only whole walnuts in my factory, but I use squirrels to do the job. And notice how they tap each one first to make sure it's not a bad one. If it's a bad one, it makes a hollow sound, and they simply throw it down the chute.
Daddy, I want a squirrel. I want you to get me a squirrel.
Don't be silly, sweetheart. Now, these all belong to Mr. Wonka.
I don't care about that. I want one. All I've got is home and 2 dogs and 4 cats and 6 bunny rabbits and 2 canaries and 3 parakeets and a parrot and a turtle and a bull and goldfish and a cage and 5 mice and 7 hamsters. I want a squirrel.
All right, my cat. All right, baby. All right, my cat. Now, Daddy will get you one just as soon as he possibly can.
But I don't want any old squirrel. I want a trained squirrel.
Well, okay, very well. Wonka, how much do you want for one of these crazy squirrels? Name your price.
She can't have one. They're not for sale.
Who says I can't? I'm going to get this squirrel Beverly. I want today. I want tomorrow. I want to wear them like braids in my hair, and I don't want to share them. I want to party with roomfuls of laughter and tons of ice cream. And I'm going to scream. I want the works. I want the whole works. Presents and prizes and sweets and surprises. All things that is hell. Don't care how. I want it now. Don't care how. I want it now.
No!
Oh no! They've all jumped on Roll then. They're taking it to the bad nut box. Oh my goodness. She is a bad nut after all. Her head must have sounded quite hollow.
Oh, my God, she is going down the chute.
She's gone.
Where do you suppose she's gone to?
Well, that particular chute runs directly into the great big main rubbish pipe, which carries away all the floor sweepings and potato peelings, rotten cabbage and fish heads and stuff like that.
We don't eat fish and cabbage and potatoes in this factory.
I do. You don't think I eat cacao beans, do you? And of course the pipe leads to the furnace in the end.
Now, see here, Wonka. I think you've taken this just a shade too far this time. I do indeed. My daughter may be a bit of a front, and I don't mind admitting it, but that doesn't mean you can roast her to a crisp. How do you know? I'm extremely crossed about this. I really am.
Don't be cross, my dear sir. I expect she'll turn up sooner or later. Why, she may not have gone down the chute at all. She might be stuck just below the entrance hole of the chute. And if that's the case, all you have to do is squeeze and pull her out. And push her in too.
Good gracious me! What a lot of rubbish there's going to be around here today!
What's it like down there in China?
See, Mr. Walker, what's going to happen to them?
Well, I expect someone will catch them at the bottom.
But what about the great fiery incinerator?
Oh, that. Well, they only light it every other day. Perhaps this is one of the days where they let it go out. Who knows? They might be lucky. I've never seen anything like it. The children are disappearing like rabbits. Oh well, shall we go?
Yes, let's go on.
Oh, dear, he's quiet. What's television? Isn't there a television room in this place?
Certainly there's a television room. It's right down down the hall. Follow me, please. Just a moment. Before we go into the television chocolate room, I want to warn you. There's dangerous stuff around in here, and you must not handle it. Here we go. This is the testing room for my latest and greatest invention, television chocolate.
But what's television chocolate?
Good heavens, child, stop interrupting me. It works like television. I don't like television much myself. I suppose it's all right in small doses, but children never seem to get enough of it in small doses. They want to sit there all day long, staring and staring at the screen.
That's me! Shut up!
Thank you. Now, the first time I saw ordinary television working, I was struck by a tremendous idea. If a photograph could be broken up into a million pieces and sent whizzing through the air until it hit an antenna, and then put back together again onto a screen, and why couldn't I send a real bar of chocolate whizzing through the air in a million tiny pieces and put back together again at the other end, all ready to be eaten?
Impossible!
Think so? Watch me send a bar of chocolate from one end of this room to the other by television. Charlie, Mike, bring me that bar of chocolate over there, please. It has to be big, because whenever you send something by television, it always comes out much smaller than it was when you put it in. Here we go. Stand back, everyone. No, you there, Mike TV. Come away from there, too close. Could be broken up into a million pieces in a second. There, that's better. Now then, switch on.
The chocolate's gone!
It's on its way. It's rushing the bar, making a million tiny. Quick, watch the screen.
It's fantastic! It's a miracle!
Just imagine, when I start using this across the country, a commercial will flash upon the screen and a voice will say, "Eat Wonder Chocolate. They're the best in the world. If you don't believe us, try one for yourself. Now." Terrific.
Mr. Wanda, could you send other things through the air the same way? Like people? Could you send a person from one place to another the same way?
A person, all you ought to, Rocker.
But could it be done?
Good heavens, child. I don't know. I suppose it could be done. Yes, I'm pretty sure it could be done. Of course it could be done. But I wouldn't want to risk it. There could be some very nasty results.
Look at me, everybody! I'm gonna be the first person in the world to send my television!
No! put him on a machine that I've invented for testing the tough stretchiness of bubble gum.
How far do you think he'll stretch?
Maybe miles. Anyway, he'll be extremely thin, but we'll fatten him up by using my super vitamin candy. Contains every vitamin from A to Z. Here, Mr. TV, hand these orders to the Oompa Loompas, and try not to look so worried. They all come out in the wash, you know, every one of them. Take it, right?
Room of invisible chocolates for eating in class. Cavity filling caramel rooms, no more dentists. Rainbow drops, stuff them and you can spit in 6 different colors.
All right, come on, enough. We must be going. How many children have we left?
I guess there's only Charlie left now, Mr. Wonka.
Why, yes.
But my dear boy, that means you've won.
Wait a minute, Mr. Wonka. I'm afraid I don't understand. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
I'm sorry. I get carried away at times like this. I forgot you didn't know.
Know what?
Tell me, Charlie. I love my chocolate factory. You love my chocolate factory, Charlie? Tell me, because it's very important how you feel.
Well, Mr. Wonka, all that I can say is that I've never been in a romantic day anywhere in my entire life. I've been very, very happy. Do I love this factory? Yes, I think I do. It means a great deal to me.
Why do you ask, Mr. Wonka?
Well, of course, Charlie and all the others will receive all the candy that I promised. But I want Charlie to receive much, much more. You see, this whole day has been a contest. It's been a contest to see who would be the best person for the job.
What job?
Well, you see, Charlie, I'm not getting any younger, and it isn't as easy for me to carry out my ideas as it once was. I need help. That means you.
Me?
Yes. I would like you and Grandpa Joe, and of course all the rest of your family, to move here and live here permanently. I would like to have someone who will take over after I've gone. I've been watching you all day, Charlie, and I can think of no one who will care for my factory and appreciate it as I have all these years. Do you accept my offer, Charlie? If you do, everything that I have is yours.
Will I? Wow! This is more than I could have ever imagined. Will I? Yes, Mr. Wonka, thank you.
Oh, I do congratulate you, Charlie. You know, I had a feeling right at the beginning of going to you. Oh, I'm absolutely delighted. Well done, Charlie, well done. But we mustn't dilly. We mustn't dally. There are an enormous number of things to be done before the day is out. Just think of the arrangements that have to be made. Luckily for us,